So, hold on. A 13-foot ladder is leaning against a house when its base starts to slide away. By the time the base is 12 feet from the house, the base is moving at a rate of 5 feet per second. How fast is the top of the ladder sliding down the wall at that moment? So here's the wall. Just to keep this consistent, let's make this X and Y. The wall with the ground would form a right angle, agreed? And this is my ladder. So this is what I mean. The volume of a cone is difficult to maneuver around because there's a lot of different things in there. This just involves a triangular relationship. And sometimes we have similar triangles. In this case, we have a right triangle where we can use Pythagorean theorem. So we are told some things. Tell me what we're told. This is constantly going to be a 13-foot ladder. This has to remain the same. So would you guys give me a relationship between x and y and 13 then? X squared plus y squared equals 13 squared. And so that's where we're going to go from. So now we need to figure out what rate am I asking you to find, and then I need to know what the other rate is, because I have two variables, right, in order to find it. So it says, by the time the base is 12 feet from the house, isn't that what x is? Yep. So we're trying to find a rate when x is 12. The base is moving at a rate of 5 feet per second. So basically what's going on is this ladder is sliding away from the house, and its rate, what could we call that in terms of calculus? What variable is this? dx dt is 5 feet per second. My question is, how fast is the top of the ladder sliding down the wall? I want to know this rate. What am I asking you to find? dy dt equals question mark. Okay. So this is all the information in the problem. Let's start by doing the derivative and see what we can do. So first of all, I am going to take the derivative of both sides. So I'm going to write d dt of this whole thing. What's the derivative of x squared? 2x. Wait a second. dx dt, because it's with respect to time, plus 2y dy dt, and this is 169, but what's the derivative of a constant? Okay. So here are the things we're going to need to answer this question. We are going to need to know, because I'm trying to find dy dt, right? We are going to need to know x. Do we know x? Yes, it's 12. We are going to need to know dx dt. Do we know that? Yes. We are going to need to know y. Do we know that? Can't we use Pythagorean theorem to find it from up here? All right, so let's do some work on finding y. So if x squared plus y squared equals 13, when x is 12, 12 squared plus y squared equals 13 squared. Let's do it. It's 144 equals... Nice. Y squared is 25. What's y? 5. Okay. Let's plug it in. We're going to do 2 times 12 times 5. I'm just subbing in up here, plus 2 times 5 times dy dt equals 0. Okay, let's see. 2 times 5 is 10, 10 times 12 is 120, plus 10y dy dt, 10. dy dt, sorry, equals 0. So aren't I going to subtract 120 and divide by 10? Subtract 120, divide by 10, what do I get?
Negative 12 feet per
Awesome, thank you for labeling that. Always label your answers. And why is it negative?
Because it's going down.
Because the ladder is sliding down the wall. Okay. Gosh, my neck is sore. What do we have time for? 3, guys, is another Pythagorean theorem one. And I'm going to say that if you want to see another one like it, that one's on Moodle. Okay?